Greetings and salutations, ladybugs, gentle germs, widgets, and whatsits, and welcome back. I did finish filming the 4, as I mentioned I would. Just one quick little update, nothing there. And I did take a minute to go empty our iron farm and got myself another 18 ingots of iron. I did a quick check here on our who's a what's it farm, our wheat farm, which I need to actually start integrating the potatoes into. Yeah, I need to start integrating potatoes in. Here. Okay, so a few things I need to do. Definitely need to light up my house. Need to kind of fill the walls in too. There is a little bit of a challenge. That I want to do, but I also need to actually make my blaze burner. I did have the iron sheets pressed up in the last episode. I just didn't take them off the thing, so I now have that. And my nice pretty gold boots. Okay, so let's go find. Let's go see if we can't get ourselves into some serious trouble in the nether. Now, because I really want to get this blaze burner up and running. I don't have... Okay. Because I really don't want to have to spend oodles and oodles of resources on andesite alloy if I can avoid it. Alright. So I am going to... You know what? I'm going to do this a bit different. I'm going to do this a bit different. Do I have my water buckets on? I probably don't. I don't. I don't. I really don't need that wheat seed. We're going to head down. I know I put it together way over here, and it's just too far away. So, what I want to do is head down this way and harvest up a bunch of stuff here. So give me 1 second while I get on my way, and I will be back with us here in a moment. I am still heading in the wrong direction-ish. I really should be heading more this direction. was thinking... Okay. Dang it. My initial plan was to try to do the speedrunning portal tactic where you build the portal into, or as part of a lava pool speedrunning tactic. And then I got to thinking, it's kind of far away. So I don't necessarily want to do that because I really don't want to hoof it back and forth. So I have another idea. So I had another idea. I'll just harvest up all of the obsidian. One small problem with that. I'm missing a tool. I am missing a tool. That is going to be very critical for me to do that. So it looks like the MLG trick is going to have to do. A trick that I am not very good at. Sorry, I'm just going to grab some sand. While I'm here. Alright, so I need to come up. Where do I need to come up? So how to do this so it doesn't turn. Nope. No, that's not it either. That's what I was trying to avoid. I told you, I'm not very good at this. Okay. I am not at all even remotely good at this. Let's do that. To spread out towards the front. That is another point. I know, fantastically big news, isn't it? Oh. One. Go there. Now it's a functioning menu. Okay. Put this back. And let's go ahead and light it. Alright, so let's get ourselves in and out of the nether so we can get ourselves a blaze burner. A functional blaze burner. Not a terrible... I was going to say, not a terrible spawn, and it's actually not a terrible spawn. It looks like we've got another fortress right there. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to come after me. If you want to get me, you're gonna have to come after me. Lovely. Just lovely. Just absolutely lovely. Almost makes me want to just say, well, that's a nice short little episode for you. Almost. No, we're gonna go back and we're gonna recover our body. We're gonna do all of that, but I need a moment. I need a moment. To actually take a second or three, because I'm going to add. Now I know this won't harvest them, but I'm going to add a couple of blocks back in to the farm. So these will be manual. There we go. That will be manual. Alright, now. I am going to take a second also. Except for my stuff is not in there anymore because I moved it out in the last episode. Let's see. We're going to come back to our farmables. I'm going to go ahead and grab... I'm going to grab my one potato. And I'm going to plant it and... hopefully get it to grow up. And start... I'm making a kissy face. Alright. unfortunately, I need to make my way all the way back down there again. Alright, let me grab one of my boats. The boat I forgot I had. Because this will make it a teeny bit faster. Alright, so I need to go down to the swamp. Okay, we're gonna go get our body back. Try again to get a blaze burner. We know we're on top of a fortress, so shouldn't be that difficult to get a blaze burner. Get a functioning blaze burner. Although, if, and this is a very huge if, I can find a blaze burner that I can then potentially get back to the nether portal, may bring the blaze burner into the overworld using the carry-on trick that the Create-SSP folks did with theirs at the beginning of their series. All right. We're gonna work our way back to the nether, back to our nether portal, which is on that sandbar, not that one. Gonna duck our way into the nether and cross our fingers that we can get more body without getting surrounded by hoglins. It wasn't a bad spawn, but it was not a good spawn either. Alright, go this way. And of course, they're all milling around my body. Seriously, folks. Seriously. If I have anything that would be of any decent use, not particularly. Not particularly. So let's try this again. Let's try this again. Only this time I actually do have to hoof it down there. Because, well, I have one more boat. Yeah, we'll hoof it. We'll kind of chew up our hunger in the process. Yeah, actually, it might be smarter to cross. don't think I have any saddles, so getting up on a horse isn't going to help me. Taking a horse into the nether wouldn't help. As entertaining as that might be, that's not going to help. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Swim. Alright, let's try this again. And quite possibly again. And again. And let's not forget again. I managed to go to the right sandbar this time. And let's try to do this. Let's try to do this without dying this time. No, you don't, you won't. Not this time. Yeah, run away, you little not knows what you're doing. Oh. Well, I think that is going to be a shorter episode today. Because I'm not about to do that again. Anytime soon. So, we'll have to come up with a new plan for our next episode. Until then, as always, I do thank you all for watching and do wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good time zone to you all. Until we meet again on our next misadventure.